Hello, I'm Dr. Cynthia DiMartino, and I'm here to tell you about Carnegie Hours. Carnegie Hours, also called Carnegie Units, Credit Hours, or Student Hours, are a way of measuring educational attainment via time. While a far from perfect measurement of learning, time on task allows accredited universities to transfer credits between institutions. It is DOE, Department of Education, mandated, and it is a requirement for accreditation. That is because we are accredited institutions, I can be assured that a 3-credit course at USK has as much time on task as a 3-credit course from Rutgers University or the University of Wisconsin. That means our accreditation status is reliant on instructors meeting these time requirements for each one of their classes. There are 2 types of Carnegie Hours: instructor-led and student-led. Instructor-led are your traditional in-class hours. Instructors are guiding the learning process, either face-to-face or at a distance, and synchronously or asynchronously. Student-led are those homework hours where the students, alone or in groups, are independently learning. The Department of Education mandates that 1-credit course meet 1 hour in class and assign 2 hours of homework each week for 15 weeks. That means for a semester, a 1-credit course would require 15 hours of in-class or instructor-led time and 30 hours of homework or student-led hours. For a 3-credit course, that total becomes 45 hours and 90 hours. Even if a 3-credit course is only 8 weeks long, it will still have to meet that 45-90 hour minimum. Also, please note that a Carnegie Hour can range from 50 to 60 minutes to accommodate up to a 10-minute break. USK courses run the gamut, and each type of course will use different tactics to meet their Carnegie Hours. A fully face-to-face course, like our undergraduate English courses, will meet all its instructor-led hours in the classroom. These instructors just need to calculate homework hours. Hybrid courses that meet some of its instructor-led hours face-to-face will need to augment those with virtual instructor-led time each week. Synchronous courses online can use live chat tools like Zoom to meet instructor-led hours, while asynchronous online courses don't have that option. Let's dive more deeply into what counts as each type of hour. For our student-led hours, this includes reading, studying, individual or group projects, individual or group rating, research papers or other writing assignments, traditional homework problem sets, etc. Now, instructor-led hours require active direction and continuous involvement by the instructor. Options for doing that in the virtual classroom include live chat, pre-recorded lectures, discussion boards, and quizzes and announcements. I will briefly go into the top 3, as they will be what you will use to fulfill most of your instructor-led hours if you are teaching in a hybrid or online class. Live chat using a tool like Zoom allows for a synchronous meeting with your students. Ideally, you would see their faces, hear their voices, and be able to engage in a discussion. You should center the discussion, student presentations, and other active learning activities. Do not use that time to lecture. If you want to lecture, do it in a pre-recorded lecture. It is a great way to get a lot of rich information across to students. Recorded lectures are great as they are great as preliminary surveys of a new area, laying the groundwork for a problem or theory, providing scaffolding for more active learning later on. While students can pause and rewatch videos, there is no discussion or feedback, which makes it a less engaging medium than the live chat. Finally, there are discussion boards. These are one of the most misused instructor-led methods across institutions. The instructor has to guide the learning process, by using strategies such as Socratic questioning, asking probing questions, and guiding the dialogue to go deeper. Especially early on in the course, the instructor will need to model and encourage thoughtful engagement with the course content and peer engagement. Now that you know what the two types of Carnegie hours are, why they are important, and what learning tasks fulfill them, you will use that information to help you plan your courses. USK is currently in the process of developing a Carnegie worksheet to help you with that task. There will be a future tutorial on it, but for now, just know that you will be able to play with the math for your course activities and see how much of each type of Carnegie hour your course will have in it. Some communication of this time should go into your syllabus. This is for your own knowledge, for our help with the accrediting body and maintaining accreditation, and for your students' benefits as well. The more they understand about the learning process, the more likely they will take command of their ship and become lifelong independent learners. Here are 2 ways information can be quickly conveyed in a table in your syllabus. The second is the prototype output for the Carnegie worksheet we're developing. Stay tuned for that. Thank you and have a great one.